I've previously done a tutorial where I showed you how you can stake the TUR tokens from Turing Network, the canary of Oak network, which is going to be a parachain on Polkadot at some point in the near future. But I didn't actually show you how you can unstake or how you can reduce your bonding so that you can remove a smaller amount of stake specified by you from the full amount that is currently staked on a collator. So let's get in and show you how you can actually do it in today's video. Now, the first thing you need to do is you need to go to Polkadot's web wallet, which is polkadot.js.org/apps. You connect to the Turing Network parachain, as you see here on the top left-hand corner under Kusama and parachains. You have to scroll all the way down until you get to Turing Network. You select any of the nodes here. It can be Oak, for example, and you just switch. And after that, you need to go to Developer, Extrinsics, and then you're going to see this page here. Okay, so what you have to do is you select your account. In this case, mine is test state mine, like I've used in previous tutorials. You then select the next extrinsic here from this list. This is the first one, and then you'll need to add a second one there. So the first one that we need to choose is parachain staking, okay, because that's what we're going to be calling. And then the next option you need to select here is schedule revoke delegation. So we need to go and look for schedule revoke delegation. There we go. And here we actually need to paste the collator. Okay, it is not my address, it is not your address, it is the collator address where you actually staked. So you should know where you actually staked. If you're not sure where you staked, you can always check that if you go to subscan.io. It is pretty cool because on subscan.io, if you paste your address and you check your transactions, you can see which collators you staked with on that specific network. And so here on stakeTour.com, you can see a list of all the different collators. Perhaps you have staked with one of these. I have personally staked with Polkadot. If you also staked with Polkadot, I actually tweeted a while ago saying that if you want to stake with Polkadot on the Turing Network collator, you can simply copy this collator address here up to the Z, from the 6 up to the Z, and you can use that instead and paste it in here. And then what you do is you submit the transaction. Once you do that, you sign with your password and you're done. And then after 48 hours pass, you need to run another command to actually confirm the unstaking and to receive your TUR tokens in your available balance. So how do we do that? Let's see. So we need to actually select a different option here. It's a sub option from this extrinsic. So we need to stay on parachain staking here. As you can see, we haven't changed that. However, we need to change execute delegation request in the second option here. So execute delegation request. And here, as you can see, there are two input parameters, delegator and candidate. Now the delegator is your personal wallet. In my case, the test state mine. For the candidate, however, it would have to be the collator. So let's say you had Polkadot, you could copy this whole collator address from here, and you could go here to candidate and you could paste it in directly. Okay, so once you do that, you could see that it actually shows you here the full collator address beginning with 6A ending in PZ. Okay, so next what you have to do is you submit the transaction, you sign with your password, and you're done. But that's how you unstake the full amount. But what if you only wanted to unbond a certain amount? So let's find out how to do that. Now, if you want to unbond a certain amount, you simply select a different option. So to begin with, at the very beginning, when you want to execute the very first unstaking method, you need to select the same option here, parachain staking. Then you click the drop down here on the second option, and now we need to look for schedule delegator bondless. Okay, so let's look for schedule delegator bondless, schedule delegator bondless. Now this one here with the candidate and less. Okay, so the candidate in this case has to be the collator. So as you can see, because I previously pasted the Polkadot collator, I can simply see it again here, and so I don't need to do anything else. However, for the less, I do actually need to enter the amount that I want to unstake. Okay, so in this case, let's say if you wanted to unstake 50, what you actually have to do is you have to multiply that amount by 10 billion. Okay, 10 billion. So you need to make sure you enter all those different zeros in order to unstake 50 TUR tokens. After you do that, then you simply hit submit transaction. Then you have to sign that transaction using your password, and then we need to execute another command at the end, which is the execute delegation request. So we have to go to execute delegation request. Let's go up again. where you see the delegator and the candidate. Once again, your wallet under the delegator. So you need to select your wallet, and then for the candidate, it's the collator address. In the case of Polkadot, as you can see, that shows up once again here. You hit submit transaction, you enter your password, and you're done. But this is again right after 48 hours pass. Now, like I said, it could be a bit longer than 48 hours because it depends on the number of blocks that have passed. But if 24 rounds pass, then you should be able to execute the delegation request extrinsic. Okay, in both cases, not only in the case of decrease in the bond, but also in the case of the full unstake. That's been it from today's tutorial. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, drop me a comment below. Take care. Bye-bye.